the $1 muscle building food that outperforms expensive protein powders. Senior Meal Coach. After the age of 60, muscle loss is not merely about appearing weaker, it is not about vanity, it is about something far more serious. Falls, loss of balance, and the quiet creeping fear of losing your independence. Many seniors do not talk about it, but they feel it deeply. One day, lifting groceries feels noticeably heavier. Standing up from a chair takes longer than it used to. Climbing stairs suddenly requires holding the railing with a grip that was never necessary before. And most people are told the same thing. Just take more protein. Buy a better shake. Try this powder. But here's what shocked doctors and researchers alike. In real-world studies, seniors rebuilt strength faster with a simple food costing about $1 than with expensive protein powders they had been using for years. No hype, no fancy labels, just real food that the aging body actually recognizes and knows how to use. What is even more concerning is how long older adults were never told this. Not because it does not work, but because it does not generate profit for supplement companies. If you are watching this and you are over 60 or caring for someone who is, this matters deeply. Stay with me because what you are about to hear could help you stay steadier, stronger, and independent for longer. And that is something genuinely worth a few minutes of your time. .1 Black beans. This humble food costing less than 50 cents per cup has stunned scientists with its ability to slow and even reverse age-related muscle loss. Researchers from Harvard University found that older adults who ate beans daily had higher levels of growth hormone and IGF-1, two crucial hormones that naturally decline after age 60. Even more impressive, their muscle strength and endurance matched people 20 years younger. The power of black beans lies in their complete nutritional matrix. Each serving contains 15 grams of protein, fiber that stabilizes blood sugar, and a special kind of resistant starch that feeds beneficial gut bacteria. That may not sound exciting, but new science shows your gut directly communicates with your muscles, something called the gut-muscle axis. A healthy gut helps regulate muscle growth, energy, and even hormone balance. Black beans also supply antioxidants that protect muscle cells from oxidative stress, the silent process that breaks down tissue and accelerates aging. Unlike protein powders, which often flood your body with processed isolates, black beans deliver protein in its natural balanced form, paired with minerals and fiber that make it highly absorbable for seniors. To unlock their full power, soak dried black beans overnight with a teaspoon of apple cider vinegar. This breaks down compounds that block protein absorption. Then cook them slowly with bay leaves and cumin, which boost digestion and reduce gas, a common issue for older adults. For the best results, mix the cooked beans with brown rice in a 1-to-1 ratio. Together, they create a complete protein that rivals meat. Add a squeeze of lime juice and a sprinkle of cilantro. The vitamin C from lime can increase iron absorption by up to 400%, improving oxygen flow to your muscles. Black beans are also one of the few plant foods proven to sustain protein synthesis for hours, giving your muscles a steady stream of amino acids throughout the day. For seniors who want lasting strength, that steady supply is everything. If you thought beans were just a side dish, think again. This simple meal can rebuild your strength, stabilize your energy, and protect your muscles for pennies per serving. 2 Greek yogurt. What most seniors do not realize is that this simple, inexpensive food is one of the most powerful natural muscle builders ever studied. Researchers at McMaster University found that older adults who ate Greek yogurt daily maintained more muscle mass even during periods when they were less active compared to those using protein powders. Secret lies in its casein protein, a slow digesting form of protein that feeds your muscles for up to 7 hours after you eat it. For seniors, that slow release is absolutely critical. As we age, our muscles become more resistant to protein, meaning we need a steady supply rather than short, intense bursts. Greek yogurt provides that continuous flow, keeping muscle repair active long after your meal has been digested. It is also rich in leucine, an amino acid proven to trigger muscle growth in older adults, and contains live probiotics that improve digestion and nutrient absorption, something powders simply cannot replicate. Think of it as a built-in delivery system that helps your muscles actually use the protein you eat. To get the most out of it, eat about 3/4 of a cup of plain Greek yogurt, not the flavored kind, about 30 minutes before your main meal. Add a drizzle of honey and a few fresh berries. The natural sugars from honey help shuttle protein into your muscle cells, while the antioxidants from berries reduce post-meal inflammation. For an even more powerful combination, layer Greek yogurt with crushed walnuts and a sliced banana. The omega-3s in walnuts and the potassium in bananas improve circulation, muscle recovery, and reduce stiffness. Here is a small trick most people miss. Let your yogurt sit at room temperature for about 10 minutes before eating. This simple step activates the live cultures, making the protein more digestible for aging stomachs that produce less acid. It is one of the simplest, most affordable ways to strengthen your muscles naturally, and it costs less than a cup of coffee. But if you think Greek yogurt is impressive, wait until you hear about the next one. A tiny $1 food that shocked researchers with how fast it restores muscle strength. 3 lentils. For just a few cents per serving, lentils outperform expensive protein powders in clinical studies, and the results are rewriting everything we thought we knew about aging muscles. In one remarkable trial at the University of Sydney, adults over 70 who replaced their daily protein shake with a serving of cooked lentils gained more lean muscle mass and showed better mitochondrial function, meaning their muscles produced energy more efficiently, almost like those of someone 20 years younger. Lentils are rich in plant-based protein, iron, folate, and a natural compound called spermidine, recently discovered by Japanese researchers to trigger autophagy, your body's process of clearing damaged cells and regenerating new ones. In simple terms, it helps renew aging muscle tissue from the inside out. They also contain the perfect combination of protein and complex carbohydrates, giving your muscles both the building blocks and the steady fuel they need to recover and grow. Unlike most powders, lentils come packaged with fiber, antioxidants, and minerals that protect your liver, heart, and gut while you are building strength. To maximize their power, try sprouting lentils for 48 hours before cooking. This increases their protein content by up to 30% and activates natural enzymes that make them easier to digest, perfect for older digestive systems that struggle with heavy meals. Once sprouted, cook them with turmeric and black pepper in bone broth instead of water. Turmeric reduces inflammation. Black pepper increases its absorption by up to 2,000%. And the collagen in bone broth adds extra amino acids for joint and muscle repair. The best time to eat lentils is at lunch 4 days per week. That is when your body's cortisol levels naturally drop and your muscles are primed for nutrient absorption and recovery from morning movement. Combine lentils with a small serving of quinoa in a 2-to-1 ratio. This creates a complete protein profile that rivals meat without the heaviness. And here is one more tip. Add sauteed garlic and onions to your lentils. These contain sulfur compounds that boost your body's production of glutathione, the master antioxidant that prevents muscle breakdown. Lentils prove that real strength does not come from expensive tubs or powders. It comes from simple whole foods that your body actually recognizes and uses. For seniors over 60, they are not just food. They are a natural form of rejuvenation. 4 canned sardines. These small fish are one of nature's most overlooked powerhouses for muscle recovery and strength after 60. For barely more than $1 per can, you get 23 grams of complete protein plus a huge dose of vitamin D, something most seniors are dangerously low in. That deficiency matters enormously. Low vitamin D directly weakens your muscles, slows recovery, and increases the risk of falls. In a groundbreaking study from the University of Western Australia, seniors who ate sardines just 3 times per week improved their grip strength by 28% in only 2 months, a result that outperformed most resistance training programs. The magic comes from the omega-3 fatty acids inside sardines. These natural fats lower inflammation in aging muscles and boost your body's ability to absorb and use protein. In simple terms, they make every gram of protein you eat work harder and more efficiently. And unlike protein powders, sardines deliver natural cofactors, calcium, B12, selenium, that your body recognizes instantly and can put to use immediately. To maximize their effect, mash the sardines with half an avocado and a squeeze of lemon juice. Spread it over whole grain crackers. This combination gives you a perfect balance of protein, healthy fat, and slow carbohydrates, fueling your muscles while keeping blood sugar stable. Always choose sardines with the bones included. They are soft, safe to eat, and packed with absorbable calcium to keep your muscles contracting properly. That extra calcium also helps prevent nighttime cramps, a common complaint among seniors. Timing makes a difference too. Eating sardines within 2 hours after any physical activity, even light walking or gardening, can increase muscle protein synthesis by nearly 50%. And if the fishy flavor bothers you, mix them with mustard, hot sauce, or capers. The flavor disappears, but the muscle building benefits stay. Do not let their small size fool you. Sardines are a nutrient bomb for strength and recovery. 5. Cottage cheese. For years, it was dismissed as diet food, but new studies are proving it is one of the most effective muscle rebuilding foods ever tested, especially for seniors over 70. Researchers at Florida State University discovered that older adults who ate 1 cup of cottage cheese before bed gained 60% more muscle mass than those who consumed protein shakes. Here is why it works so well. Cottage cheese is rich in casein protein, which digests slowly and continuously releases amino acids for up to 8 hours. That means your muscles stay nourished while you sleep, the exact time when most muscle breakdown occurs. On top of that, it contains conjugated linoleic acid, CLA, a natural compound that blocks the enzymes responsible for muscle loss and helps your body preserve lean tissue. Another advantage is calcium. And not just any calcium, the form found in dairy, which your body can use immediately for muscle contractions and repair. In fact, calcium from cottage cheese has been shown to be twice as effective for muscle function as calcium from supplements. To turn cottage cheese into a powerful recovery food, eat 1 cup of full-fat cottage cheese about an hour before bedtime. Mix it with a tablespoon of ground flaxseed and a few fresh berries. The healthy fats slow digestion even more, ensuring your body absorbs protein throughout the night. And the antioxidants in berries protect muscle tissue from oxidative damage while you rest. For a delicious post-workout variation, blend cottage cheese with pumpkin puree and a dash of cinnamon. The beta carotene from pumpkin repairs muscle damage, while cinnamon improves insulin sensitivity, helping your muscles absorb nutrients more efficiently. Here is a quick tip most people overlook. Let your cottage cheese sit at room temperature for 15 minutes before eating. That small step improves digestibility by nearly 20%, which makes a big difference for seniors with slower metabolism. Want to make it even stronger? Add a small serving of pineapple. It contains an enzyme called bromelain that helps break down protein and reduce inflammation, helping your body recover faster after any physical activity. Cottage cheese may look simple, but it is a true muscle building powerhouse, and yet even this cannot compare to what is next. Food's so powerful it can actually rejuvenate aging muscle cells from within, not six, whole eggs. For decades, we were told to throw away the yolks, but new research has flipped that advice upside down. Scientists at the University of Connecticut discovered that eating whole eggs, yolks included, triggers 40% more muscle protein synthesis than eating egg whites alone. In other words, the yolk that used to be labeled bad is actually the most valuable part for older adults trying to stay strong and maintain their independence. The yolk contains nutrients that powders simply do not have: vitamin D, omega-3 fatty acids, and a compound called phosphatidic acid, which activates mTOR, the body's master switch for muscle growth. This pathway becomes harder to stimulate as we age, which is why seniors often lose muscle even when they are eating what appears to be enough protein. Whole eggs naturally reignite that process. In one 12-week study, Older adults who ate 3 whole eggs daily gained nearly twice as much lean muscle as those consuming protein shakes with the same amount of protein. Even more shocking, their cholesterol levels actually improved, proving that natural fats do not harm the heart when balanced with real nutrients. The way you cook your eggs makes all the difference. The best method for muscle health is soft boiled or poached eggs, where the whites are fully cooked but the yolk stays slightly runny. This keeps the delicate vitamins and fats intact while making the protein easy to digest for aging stomachs that produce less acid. Eating eggs with foods rich in vitamin C like tomatoes or bell peppers can improve iron absorption from the yolk by up to 300%. Iron delivers oxygen to your muscles, boosting endurance and energy for daily activities like walking, climbing stairs, or carrying groceries. Timing matters too. Eating eggs within 30 minutes of waking up helps jumpstart muscle synthesis for the day, especially when paired with morning movement or light exercise. Try scrambling your eggs with a handful of spinach and a slice of whole grain bread. The nitrates in spinach improve blood flow, helping nutrients reach your muscle tissue more efficiently than any supplement can.